Plaintiff Loretta Lloyd says her son was engaged to the defendant, and they have a child together. Loretta claims her son was living with the defendant, and out of nowhere, she moved out and in with her new boyfriend, whom she'd been having an affair with for 9 months. Loretta's suing her son's ex-fiancée for an unpaid loan. Defendant Sky Morris says her relationship with Loretta's son was extremely abusive, and she was forced to go to the hospital due to the abuse. Sky claims she also filed a restraining order against Loretta's son after he assaulted her in front of her 2 young children. And Sky insists she's paid off more of the loan than Loretta's giving her credit for.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
My son met Sky in 2005. In 2006 is when my husband and I met Sky. Later, we found out then that she was pregnant. She moved in with our son, and then she ended up having the baby and everything, and she had had numerous jobs in between that time and everything. She had either quit or got fired from different ones, and her last job that I know of was at a strip club, working at a strip club.
Doing what? Cleaning the carpet?
She was bartender.
Oh. Okay.
And she moved out then on May the 3rd. My son didn't know what was, why she wanted to move out. She just said she needed her space. So she moved out, and later we found out that she had moved in with her boyfriend that she had known for 9 months.
No, that's not what happened.
Who you run off with?
I was kicked out. He kicked me and my 4 children out.
Why?
We had problems prior. It's been an abusive relationship, on and off.
Tell me about it.
We had a daughter together in 2006. From that point on, everything was okay for a while, and then...
You already had 3 children?
I had 3 children prior, yes. And then, I don't know what happened. I guess things just kind of went sour. We couldn't get along. I worked 2 jobs, almost 3 if you consider tutoring on the side, a 3rd job. Fighting, yelling. He's hit me a couple times. I had to go to the hospital because of his abusiveness.
Really? Do you have any records?
I didn't bring any evidence or any proof of that. When I left, he kicked me out, my kids out. Okay. I had a duffel bag, wouldn't allow me to come back in and get any other property.
Excuse me, can I say something?
Changed the locks on me without telling me.
Tell me what that incident was about.
We kept fighting, kept asking me why I was doing this.
Doing what?
Why I was telling him I needed my space, why. Okay. And then he just kept yelling at me and just pushing himself on me. He'd corner me in the kitchen, wouldn't let me move. And he was like, fine, if you want your space, he was like, go, get out. I don't want you here anymore. I don't need you here anymore. Go ahead and get out.
Okay.
So I said, fine, I'm going to go. I took a duffel bag and put clothes for me and my 4 kids and left.
All right. What do you want to say about that before we get to the loan that your mom is suing her for?
Not what happened whatsoever. She did come to me.
State your name, I'm sorry.
Chad Lloyd. She did come to me with a space issue. Before that, we talked about, set a date. We took a trip in late March, set a date for our wedding. Took a trip with the kids to Kentucky.
We never
for
set a
spring
date
break.
for the wedding.
And so there was no inclination whatsoever of her wanting space or anything. She was happy, I was happy. No abusive stuff went on. Not at all. Period.
Okay.
There's no record of it, no nothing.
Uh-oh.
So
when you hear that, no record of it.
No record, but as
that
I'll put
always kind of implies that they don't have any evidence on me, but I did it.
And I do have record,
that
honestly.
may not be the
Your
case.
Honor.
And my protection order, he assaulted me 5/13 of '09 in front of my 2 small children. Dayton police were called. There is record on file of that.
I actually filed the protection order first. She filed hers in retaliatory towards me.
What did you file it for? What has
Because
she done?
broke into my house.
Because what?
She busted
And
his
busted my
mouth.
lip.
Okay.
On
I
the
busted
same
your
day.
lip because you tried to bite me and put your knee in my chest on the bed in front of our daughter and my son.
Let me see what paperwork you have, ma'am. And does it indicate who the aggressor was?
Yes.
She dismissed the
Was
charge.
there a follow-up hearing to the emergency protection order?
Yes, we went to court on June 1st.
And what happened?
We went in there and they stated that if I went ahead and went through and continued this, that he couldn't talk to me, he couldn't talk to my 4 kids, he couldn't see his daughter, and that it would permanently go on his record.
Okay, so you dropped it.
So I
Is that
dropped
what
it.
happened?
Yeah, I originally went down first to drop mine a week after I filed
But
it.
before
because
that-
we have a child together, and I figured it was just ridiculous.
All right,
Outside
this
of
case isn't about what we're discussing,
Right.
but I thought it was important since your mom brought it up and made all these allegations. I thought I should give her a chance, and then she made allegations about abusiveness, and I thought I'd give you a chance. Let's get to the loan you're suing about.
Okay, her van had broke down. She asked for $5,500. And I said, okay, but you're going to have to sign a note. And I have the note here that she signed. She made the payments on the Suburban, like she had said she would do. And
Let me see the note that you have.
$200 per month. There was different times that payments weren't made.
Ma'am, what do you say to this?
I say that when I didn't come to her and ask her for $5,500. We borrowed it together. Now, the cost of the truck was only $4,500. The other $1,000 I didn't use. He
Ma'am,
used
are you
towards
saying
other
that
things.
he signed this note?
No, I signed the note, but I'm saying that the truck only costs $4,500.
I thought I heard you say we borrowed it together.
I signed it, but him and I talked about it and borrowed it together.
Why
Okay.
didn't you have him sign it off?
Because she wouldn't do it any other way.
No, I've got proof from a witness.
That's irrelevant, ma'am. She signed it alone,
And
and she's responsible for it alone,
I
despite what she thinks.
Made payments, 14 different payments of $200, which totals $2,800.
Okay. You say you paid $2,800, and you say she paid how much?
Well, here's what, and then I've got here.
Yeah, but you say she paid how much, ma'am?
She's paid up. She still owes $3,700.
No, how much has she paid you?
Well, 2, 4, 6, 8.
And now I'm concerned.
1,800.
If you're
1,800.
just learning how much she paid you, what do you have there you can show me? Do you
These are
have
the
something
receipts
else?
that was given to her,
Okay.
and I found them at the house,
You found them at whose house?
at their house, because she
My
didn't.
house.
She just had them laying around.
You gave the receipts to her?
She didn't give me any receipts.
You didn't keep the stubs?
I've got the yellow copy.
That's what I need.
Those are hers.
No, I need the yellow copy.
I don't have the yellow copies. I have this.
You just have what you stole?
No. She left. When she
My
left,
house.
that's what I found.
She could have lost receipts. She could have had receipts that you didn't discover,
Well, here's bank receipts that I've got bank receipts that,
showing where you deposited your money.
and
Let's see it.
I wrote on for what the receipt
All
was
right.
for.
Okay. And how much do these total?
18.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 1,800. And let's compare them to these receipts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, one of these.
There's some of them
18, hold on.
Okay.
18, 20,
that might say no
22,
payment on them.
24. You show me the ones that say no payment. All right. Otherwise, I'm giving her credit for
Okay,
2,400.
there. 3.
18 I have here, 24 I had here, and you say, let's see where it says no payment.
Up at the top.
Am I writing the thing there?
Couldn't pay. All right. That's 6. So I'll grant you your judgment, $3,700. You've proven your case. Have a good day.
We're going to court for child support payments. That's it. I have full custody already. It doesn't
We haven't
matter.
decided that yet.
The court decided it when I got a protection order. It's in the papers.
The protection order is dismissed.
It doesn't matter. I was granted full custody.
She just goes by what Montgomery County is. She won't even let him see the child.
Because he's
she
crazy.
because she says
Drives
that
erratically in
he
the
borrowed
car. He refuses to give her
$3,700
back
that-
when
No,
he has
you're
her.
the one that's crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
You always
She
stick up
takes-
for your
She takes
son. It
drugs.
doesn't
She
matter.
takes drugs that.
Oh, I do all the
isn't
time. No, I do
prescribed to
not.
her.
I take care of my 4 kids
You
by
take
myself.
Adderall, and even Sam knows it. You take Adderall. She quit a job making $500-700 a week to go on welfare so she could stay home with her kids.
Well, that's exactly what I did. No,
Yeah,
I stopped
that's what you
working
told.
there to be at home with my children
What do
because
you got?
they're more
you got your
important.
sugar daddy to take care of you then?
I don't need a sugar daddy. I take care of
No.
my kids on my own. Thank you.
No.
The help of taxpayers' money.